It's a fucking miracle. Yes, indeed, kids. It's a miracle. If you can even hear me, the microphone's on. The internet appears to be working. I don't know. I was talking to Lou earlier about half an hour ago, texting. He asked me if I had a show tonight. I said, "Yep, if my internet will work." And right about then, my internet went out. So it will be amazing if I can get through this hour and 45 minutes or whatever without stomping something here in the room, having a heart attack, or both. Because my blood pressure right now is through the damn roof. Yeah. It's been one of those kind of weeks ever since I got back from the Slob Olympics. It seems like anything that could go wrong with this fucking thing does go wrong. With that said, shout out to my Aunt Donna. She may have already left by now, but thank you to her for letting me and Kayla spend the night there last night. Enjoyed some great music talk as always with her. She is a retired professional singer, and it's always fun to go hang out with her. Thank you guys for showing up tonight. Amazing that there's still people in here after the way this last couple of streams have started. And, I guess it happens. I don't know. Happens to some people. Happens to me, it seems like, more often than not. I think it may be the computer and not my internet. I'm not sure. Wow, look at that. That came up on your end, but not mine. Now it's up on my end. Thank you to Everhart Transportation Incorporated and Celine Driver for sponsoring this shit show. You're great people. You are great people. And if you guys would like to support this show, you can do so by clicking the PayPal link in the description, leaving me a nice message about how terrible the beginning of my shows are, and a hefty, I don't know, fuck you, or you suck, or whatever you feel like doing. All donations are appreciated and stored properly in my memory bank. So thank you guys for that ahead of time. You're all wonderful and brilliant people. I see we've got the champ in the building. One Mr. Big Dog Brett. I actually called Brett Wednesday and was going to have him on the show. But he was too busy signing autographs and shaking babies' hands and probably out there training for next year's Slob Olympics. My man, Big Dog Brett, came to Atlanta with a mission, and one mission only: dominate, assassinate, and annihilate, as our boy from Texas would say. I forgot his name. Diva Lover. Yes, Diva Lover. What's up, Steve Pearson? Dominate, annihilate, and assassinate. And that's exactly what he did to the competition. It was scary to watch. It really was. I was literally at one point scared for my life. Okay, maybe not. Trying to find, I don't know if I put it on my computer or not. I got a good picture of me and Brett. And if I could find it, that would be doubly amazing. It's probably still on my phone. But given how things have gone, here's one for Florida. There's one for that turd on the Florida Gators basketball team that intentionally elbowed my boy Fulkerson right in the temple. Clocked him right in the temple today. If you didn't watch the game today, Tennessee and Florida, first of all, shame on you. It's the SEC basketball tournament, the biggest event going on right now. It was definitely intentional. And they kicked his ass out of the game, as they should. And I don't know if Florida's going to make the NCAA tournament or not, but if they do, he should be eliminated from the next game. Or if it's the NIT or wherever they go. But there's one. What I can't remember the dude's name. Asshole, was that his name? I don't know. Uh, but yeah, terrible, terrible event. The coaches were able to get out there and stop a brawl from happening because my boy Cement Ponds, aka Eve Ponds, he was ready to go in on that dude. And you guys have seen Eve Ponds. He's a big dude. He should be playing tight end or linebacker or something for Tennessee. I don't know. He's not this big, but he's big. And, it was painful to watch. But all that did was motivate Tennessee. They went on an ass-kicking spree after that. And Florida never got back in the game. But the dude, oh my God, I hate my memory. Mann was his last name. Is it Trey? Ty? Terrence? Fred? Bob? Ralph? George? Kenny? Simone? Martavius? Clemson? I don't know. Something Mann. Dude was out of his mind in the second half. 28 points this guy scored. He single-handedly kept Florida in the game. It was crazy amazing. But wasn't good enough. Was not good enough to stop my Vols. Look at this guy right here. I want to talk about an athlete. This guy right here would look at this. This guy would have dominated the Slob Olympics. Big Dog Brett would have had no shot against this guy. No shot. Hang on. But yeah, no shot Brett would have had against this guy, but unfortunately this guy couldn't make it. Instead, it was this guy and that guy right there, wearing the same outfit, ironically enough, had no shot of winning. So tomorrow, I'm not sure what time, 12, 1, 2, somewhere around in there, Tennessee and Alabama basketball. It's going down in Nashville town. Alabama, well, let's just be honest, folks. They're on a roll right now. Football, basketball, snot licking, turd tossing, you name it, Alabama's dominating every sport right now. Probably even girls midget gymnastics. Bama's probably even winning. Apologies and shout outs to all the midget girl gymnasts out there. No harm intended in that comment. I love you all. I love all humans. It's going to be a beatdown tomorrow. I'm telling you. Tennessee's going to wear them out. It's going to be like this. Remember that? We got our asses kicked in that game. But this right here, I think that was Rashawn Golden. I may screw up his first name. Whatever his name was. Did what every Tennessee fan in the history of time has wanted to do. Stand on the field in Tuscaloosa at Bryant-Denny and give him a double dose of fuck you. Look at this guy. He's live right now. He ain't got no time for BBD TV. But thank you to his parents for bringing him to the Slob Olympics. It was great meeting him. Amazing kid. Had it not been for Big Dog Brett, he may have dominated the Slob Olympics. Shout out to my boy Jesse J in the comments. What else can I say about this guy that hasn't already been said? So you ask yourself, hey, BBD, what now? Now that the Slob Olympics are over and you finished last, which, by the way, I protest, still waiting on a response from the International Slob Olympic Committee. I've heard nothing from those assholes yet. I've heard nothing from the government either, by the way. Congratulations to those of you that have already gotten your $1,400 stimulus check. It's coming. The Biden check is on its way, boys and girls. This I know to be a fact. One of my cousins already got his. So hold tight, kids. Help is on the way. Your boy Biden says so. We got a lot to talk about tonight. Whole bunch to talk about tonight. What everybody doesn't realize is there's another champion besides Alabama. They're green. They're devilish. And they're on a mission in Murfreesboro. And maybe 2 people in here give a shit. But I'm talking about those Green Devils. The boys basketball team looking to do something that has never been done. And that's win a state tournament. So they can look like that. So they can celebrate and be happy. Happy, happy, happy. It's going down next Wednesday in Murfreesboro as they play Bolivar in the quarterfinals. Crimson Brave, you're asking for it, so I'm going to give it to you. Go sit your ass in timeout. You misbehaving little turd, you. Big things coming up for BBD TV. I'm pulling a chess haul here. Big things coming up for BBD TV. Lots of changes getting ready to happen. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be unbelievable. It's going to be unprecedented. It's going to be, well, it's going to be, as my boy Pete would say, amazing and fantastic. I think that's what he says. Fantastic and amazing. Fantastic and something. It's going to be good. It's going to be so good that you're going to want to tell all your friends. You're going to want to spread the news, as it were. Hey, everybody, have you heard what's going on BBD TV? My God, it's fantastic and amazing. Maybe Goose Sports. Could be that. You just never know. I've asked, and the people have responded. Some have, anyway, that they would like to see BBD Daily. I don't know. What say you in the comments section here? And Bama Marine, don't think, sir, that I won't put your ass in timeout with Crimson Brave. There you go. Go take 5, buddy. Go sit in your truck for 5. Then made me forget what I was talking about. What was I talking about? Whatever it was amazing and fantastic, wasn't it, Pete? Oh, yeah, I still don't remember. We got Missouri leading Arkansas 44-42 right now with 12:46 in the second half in the quarters of the SEC tournament. Watch out for this Missouri team. They're sneaky bastards. Conzo Martin got them kids playing good. How many people in here are aware of guns and drugs? How many of you guys know anything about that? Nobody? None of you guys know anything about drugs and guns? Well, I know who does. Darian Kendrick, I believe is his name. Former Clemson player. Dumbass done fell asleep at the wheel. You guys ever done that? I'm just curious how many people have ever done that. Went somewhere, you had a heavy night of partying, smoking weed. Addison, I'll get you too, buddy. I can't stand that shit. Anybody wanting to go sit in the corner, all you got to do is let me know. I'll do it for you. You know, I ain't above putting anybody in there. What's up, vodka drinker? Yeah, guns and drugs, not good. And falling asleep at the wheel with a gun in your lap is a surefire way to get yourself arrested, a ticket, and maybe all kinds of other bad stuff. What's up, Slim Shady Canes? Matt Dumit, Billy Cole, Ballard Sports Media, Law Tide, and SEC Dog. C-Dog Morgan in the house. So, yeah, this guy fell asleep at the wheel, had a gun in his lap, and apparently had some weed in the car somewhere. They didn't specify, so I just figured he either had some in his system or in his glove box or his center console or pocket or somewhere. Point being, kids, there's a lesson here. Let's all gather around the campfire, hold hands while we prepare to sing Kumbaya. And Daddy BBD is going to teach you guys a lesson tonight. And I think it's a very valuable lesson that everyone should pay attention to and heed my warnings. Don't do drugs. Don't leave your damn gun in your lap when you fall asleep in the car at 3 a.m. Dumbass. Well, he's not the only dumbass out there, believe it or not. Pete says released from the team and arrested 3 days later. Bad week for the young fella. Yeah, I would say so. Hey, choices we make, people. God gave us a brain, 2 hands, 2 arms, 2 legs, maybe a working penis. I don't know. You'll have to check on that one yourself. And with all those things he gave us the ability to make decisions. And making the decision to fall asleep at the wheel at 3 a.m. with a gun in your lap and weed in the car is not a good one. But there's always lessons to be learned, folks. That's what Mama always told me. She said, son, no matter what you do in life, good, bad, or indifferent, you can take a lesson away from it. Doesn't matter. You can always there's a silver lining, they say. I'm not sure what the silver lining is for this dumbass, but he'll figure it out while he won't be playing football for a while, I would imagine. I don't know. But hey, look, former Clemson players aren't the only dumbasses out there. We got some Tennessee football players that are also dumbasses. How about that? Martavius French, I think I'm saying his name right. Martavius French, Isaac Washington, and Aaron Hill, all Tennessee football players, arrested on drug charges. How about that? Simple possession and drug paraphernalia, I believe, was the charge. So, not sure what's up with them. They won't be possessing any drugs anytime soon, I don't guess. Therefore, they won't need the paraphernalia. Look, we were all young once. Some of you are still young in here. Look at there, TK in the house. What's going on, girl? We were all young and did stupid things. Look, I was 20-something once, believe it or not. I know you look at this face now and say, good God, guy's at least 70. I'm not. I'm 54, but I was 20-something once, and I made stupid decisions. We all do. What I've never understood, though, we've got these very gifted kids. They're kids. I don't care what you say. When they go into college at 18, 19-year-old, they're still kids, in my opinion. Sure, technically, you get 18, you're an adult, right? Right. Excuse me. You're allowed to vote. You're allowed to. Some people say, hey, if you're old enough to vote, you're an adult. Well, yeah, technically, I guess you are. But we're still learning. We learn our whole lives. In fact, I try to learn at least one thing every day. I forget who it was. Somebody a long time ago made that quote, and it stuck with me. One of the few things that stuck in my brain. And I try to learn at least one thing every day. Today I learned, what did I learn today? That was yesterday I learned that. No, that's tomorrow. I learned something today, and I'm sure it was valuable. But these kids need to learn that when you are given a scholarship, I don't know how much a scholarship costs nowadays, or how much it's worth, not how much it costs. I don't know how full the McDonald's bag is to fill up the bag enough to equal a scholarship. But when you're given a scholarship to a big university and you are afforded the right to continue playing football, wouldn't you think you would have enough sense to, I don't know, leave the weed at home? Or maybe even don't smoke it. Leave the drugs somewhere else. There's plenty of time later on in life to smoke your weed and carry your paraphernalia around. Just ask all the people, all the residents of Atlanta. From the time we pulled into that place Friday to the time we pulled out Sunday morning, the aroma of what apparently was some pretty damn good weed, it smelled like it anyway, made me jealous. Almost made me jealous that I don't smoke weed anymore. I don't think we had weed like that back when I was in my 20s. But the amazing thing to me was that, and Pete told a story about this, the valet guys at the Embassy Suites were smoking joints out there. Even if it is okay, even if it has been decriminalized or whatever the hell they call it, and it's accepted, don't you think your tips would be better as a valet if you're not smoking a joint when dude rolls up in his car? I think Pete said, "You're not smoking that shit in my car." But he smelled like it. He probably smelled like weed. I wouldn't be surprised if Pete had gotten in his car after the guy parked it. It probably smelled a little like weed. I don't know. I wasn't there. I hadn't arrived yet. Pete was the first to get there. So he made the correct choice, I think, in telling the guy, "Look, dude, you ain't smoking weed in my car." Another lesson, folks. Well, yeah, alcohol is legal, but drinking and driving is not good. We know this. I don't think anybody has to tell us that. Look, I'm not going to lie to you. When I was in my 20s, I'm pretty sure that I drank and drove. Did I say that right? Is that correct grammar? I drank and drove. Because I know there were nights where, the alcohol ran out. Somebody had to go to the store to get more, right? I'm sure I was the guy one night during those years to go to the store and get more beer, liquor, whatever. It's not a good decision, And I used to drive high all the time. And I was the guy that said, "Shit, I drive better when I'm high. I'm more alert. I'm more alert." Shit. We all think that when we smoke weed. I can test that notion now. Believe me, I was the same way. I never got. Well, that's not true. I did get pulled over high one. Here's a story for you. Now, here's a story. A story of luck and stupidity all in one. Thank you, Jesse J. That's a sweet hat. Need one for the old collection there, BBD. It is a sweet hat. I like it. Shout out to Kayla, my daughter. She took me to this store. We went see, I'm off track again. I'm all over the place. Palmetto Moon, Jesse, I think is the name of the place. And I bet they have these with Georgia on them. Where was I? Oh, a story. Yeah, a story. Back in my alcohol and drug days in my 20s, 30 years ago. I was probably 22-ish when this happened. Me and my buddies, let's see, Mike, Eric, JR. I think that was just three of them. Me, Mike, Eric, and JR. We were stoned. Yes, you are back. We were drinking Jack Daniels that night. I'll never forget it. And I don't even know if I should tell you this. Well, hell, you guys know my life story. We had taken another drug. We'll just say it's a 3-letter word. I guess it's a 3-letter word. Kind of sounds like LSU, except there's no U on it. And we're heading out to a buddy of ours' house way out in the country. And we're on this long stretch of Highway 98. And on Highway 98 in North Raleigh, you can turn down this one road and go for a little bit, and the road disappears down into the lake, Falls Lake. We were going out there to hang out and party for a while. Yes, Matt. Very good. Very good. No, Katrina, not LST. So we turn down this road and we see sitting there a cop car with its lights off. So instead of going down the road, as I turned in, I just made a U-ey. Stupid. He came out. We had just lit another joint. So imagine this. We got me, stoned, had been drinking, on LSD. All three of my buddies, same condition. We had a joint burning in the car, and they had a fifth of Jack in the back seat, open, of course. Cop pulls me over. Yes, I'm shitting my pants. I know I'm going to jail. It's over. There's no way this guy's not taking me to jail. He comes up. I roll down the window. Hand to God, this happened. It was just like Cheech and Chong. Woof. Big cloud of weed smoke blows up in the guy's face. If I remember correctly, now the facts from here on get, a little sketchy, gray. Cop looks at me and does this number. Didn't say a word. Like, shit, here we go. I was scared. I was terrified. I opened the door. What's up, Rob Dog? I got out. I was getting ready to lean up against the car and put my hands on the car. Like I said, I was going to jail. He said, come with me, son. He took me back to his car, had me get in the front seat, and he proceeded to give me a lecture. I don't know if it was a good decision he made or a bad decision, but the guy didn't arrest me. He didn't give me or anybody in the car tickets. Clearly, we were all fucked up. I mean, I was high, had been drinking, was on LA. I was just starting to trip. So this whole thing was, and he gives me this lecture. I can't remember the lecture. But the main gist of the lecture, he could have just as well said, son, don't do drugs and drink and drive. Now go back home and think about what you've done. That's basically what he said in a long-ass speech. So I said, yes, sir, officer, we're going home right now. I'm going home. Won't be driving again tonight. We left and went where we were headed in the first damn place, up to Creedmoor to see our buddy Dave. So you occasionally do get lucky when you do stupid shit like drinking and driving or smoking weed and driving or taking LSD and driving. You get lucky. We were lucky that night. But then again, who knows? If you've never done any of those drugs, you don't know what they do to you. I could have just as well been flying a spaceship that night. But we made it where we were going. Nobody got hurt. Nobody died. We didn't wreck. We didn't kill anybody. And that officer probably has a lifelong story too. I don't know. Maybe he tells people that story now. I remember the night when I busted Cheech and Chong and their two buddies. Who knows? You shouldn't, Chess. You shouldn't. Especially that one, because that makes you sleepy. Look, I'm certainly no fucking saint here. I could sit here for the next hour and 20 minutes and tell you all the bad shit I've done. Well, give me a good reason and I might, Crimson Brave. Well, somebody got you. You'll have to wait. I don't know what we're talking about, white privilege there, Mike Vick. I don't think that's what got me off that night. Maybe it was. I don't know. Who knows? You're probably talking to somebody in the comments about something totally different. Excuse me. Damn. Yeah, so anyway, Slob Olympics video. Those of you that were here with me Wednesday night know what happened. Unfortunately, the 32 minutes, 38 minutes, or whatever, and 32 seconds of Slob Olympics video I had edited, wiped clean from my editing software when my computer crashed, and I have to start all over. That was 7 hours of editing time I lost. 7 fucking hours. Whew. It was rough dealing with that. That's maybe one of the longest periods of time I've spent editing a video to have it get wiped out. I've had times before where a couple hours would get wiped out, but 7 hours, Jesus. So I'm gonna do it again. I've cleaned a bunch of stuff out of my computer. I don't know if that's what's causing all these delays or whatever with the internet and the computer. I don't know. I don't know what's causing them. But what's odd is, okay, now I've got the stream started, and knock on wood, everything's cool. So I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. I've got a friend that's good at this stuff. He does this internet shit and this audio video shit for a living. He's a professional, even a real professional, you know. He ain't running around with his camera saying,
"We ain't got no fucking microphone."
He's got plenty of fucking microphones. He's going to come over and hopefully help me figure out what's wrong with mine. I'm going to have him look at the computer. That's exactly right, Uncle Lou. I promise to have this Slob Olympics video out. We will premiere it the night before next year's Slob Olympics. And by the way, Lou, I'm still nominating Pigeon Forge as the site. Obviously, you know, you've been telling everybody we're going to talk about it and figure it out. But I was there yesterday. Patriot Park is perfect for the Slob Olympics. It's a lot like Bicentennial Park in Atlanta, only it's open. It's not closed. It's open. So I'm just saying, there's plenty of big-ass hotels there. The Park Tower, I think it's still called, in Gatlinburg, would be great. Has the big lobby we could all hang out in. You know the drill. You've been there. You've been to Pigeon Forge, I'm assuming. I think everybody in here has been to Pigeon Forge probably. But anyway, that's my 2 cents on that. Anywhere will be fine with me. I don't care. I'll be there. Already looking forward to it. I was thinking, I've heard you say it. I've heard Pete say it. I've heard several people say it, that this year's Slob Olympics was perfect, just like it was, that it couldn't possibly be any better. I agree. And I think next year will be really hard to top this year, because sequels are never as good as the original in most cases. But that's not to say we can't make it awesome again. You know, it may be better in a different way. Who knows? And I've been thinking about some events. I'm sure you guys have too. You know, I'm sure we won't be doing the same events. Shit, I forgot to I gotta show you guys this. Bear with me for a second while I move this over to my computer. And you know me, this could take a second or two. Where you at, Keith? I'm gonna send. Well, I'll send Wilkie this picture. That way I can see it and save. Where are you? There we go. Why did it fail? What the hell's going on now? I swear. By the moon and the stars in the sky, I'll be there. All right, I'm going to try to send them to Chess. Hey, no, what the frick? Now my damn phone won't let me send anything. The message was not sent. Well, I know it wasn't sent. It says right here in big red letters, send failed. Tap to retry or delete. Damn it. Okay, I get it. One at a time. That's what she said. One at a time, sir. All right. Now, you guys are going to be amazed. Some of you have already seen these pictures. But I went into this, I don't even know the name of the store. We went into so many friggin' stores yesterday. She got her tax money. And you know how we were when we were 20. Spend, spend, spend. Oh, it's okay, Dad. I'm getting a stimulus check. Yeah, but they just don't get it, do they? All right, here we go. Save that one. Gonna save this one. And we're gonna save this one. This one's my favorite one. All right. So I hope next year that we will change some of the events, but at the same time still have some of the same ones. Like the shoe throw. That's something easy. Everybody can do it. No worries. Literally anyone with two arms can throw a shoe. Some can even throw a sandal. What is this? What is going on here now? What's this shit right here? Cheating, I think, though. I think throwing a sandal was cheating, but that's okay. It worked out great. Why didn't the fuck is going on here? Anyway, let's look at the comments here and see what's going on. I think we should have, of course, it depends on the park that we go to. Again, I think we should have different events, interactive events, maybe where, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Teams kind of, and just have fun. BBD, show that pic of Brett, Vic, and me. Oh, well, I got to try and get to where I can show anything right now, but I will, Jesse. As soon as I figure out why it's doing this. It's making me think that I don't have what I know I have on here. And I don't get it. Pictures, picture. We want to look at a picture. It did this to me Wednesday night. It made it look like half of the shit was deleted, and it wasn't. See? It's doing it again. What the fuck? Right under downloads. Look right under downloads, BBD. That's where it'll be. Okay. Unbe-freaking-believable. I'm going to need a psychiatrist after this shit. I swear to goodness. Working on it. It literally says working on it. The fuck? Oh my God. I couldn't be it is not possible for me to be a bigger idiot than what I do. I'm not even going to try and explain it to you. You won't believe. You'll say there's no way you could be that big of an idiot, BBD. And we've seen you be an idiot before, and you're pretty good at being an idiot. Check this one out, though. Here's how I know I'm winning the shoe throw next year. If we have it. Be my luck, we won't even have it. Come on, damn it. This is amazing, but not fantastic. Pete. It's amazing, but not fantastic. There we go. Looky yonder, as they say in old Greenville. Looky, I want you to looky yonder. Okay. Here we go. Check this out. Boom. How about that? Sam, you know I'm doing a live stream, bud. Look at that. How could I not win the shoe throw with that thing? Or this. Look at that thing. This is my favorite, I think. I think that might be my favorite. I don't know. But that is how many of you guys have seen these things? It's not the only one in the world. She said that I forget who makes those sandals, but that is an actual leather sandal made just like the ones they sell. And, well, if you have a son or a daughter big enough to wear that, Chess, if you don't stop, you might be in a sandal that big before long. I love you, Chess. I'm just teasing. And Mrs. Cook, and the bad thing is I've gotten worse. I've gotten worse with technology. Most people learn and get better with this shit. I've gotten worse. Jesse, hang on, buddy. You saw how long it took me to do that. I'm sending these to you, Chess, just so it'll make it easier for me to pick them up on my computer. You probably already got them. If not, enjoy the pictures. I should have just sent all these to my computer earlier when I got back. But I just wanted to transfer a few of them over. Oh, look at that. Oh, I got to save that. Yeah. Got to save that. All right, Jesse. I think we have success here, bud. By the way, while I'm doing this, make sure you guys subscribe to Jesse J. It's a hardworking dude right there. And a great guy. I can't imagine how much dinner cost for our last supper. But Jesse J was kind enough to pick up that tab. Lou picked up the tab for our table Friday night. So I thanked you guys already, but I can't thank you guys enough. You guys are home run hitters. Check this picture out. Look how much bigger Brett looks than Jesse in this picture. That's depth perception. That is a great picture right there. Great picture. Just soak it in. I'm just letting you soak it in. Just soak it in. I don't know, Glitter Gator. TK, are you seeing Chess's comments? TK, don't sweat it, girlfriend. You'll be there next year, okay? You will be there next year. And maybe this guy will show up. Huh? Wouldn't that be good? I know this guy will show up, though. Always ready to lend a helping finger. There you go. I got a question, Lou. How come you, and I'm sure you had a reason, how come you took the Slob Olympics t-shirts down for sale? I think there's probably people out there that would still like. In fact, I know there's people. My buddy in North Carolina who's never been on YouTube a second as far as making videos saw my shirt and asked where he could get one. So I personally think, you should leave them up and let people try to purchase them. But I'm guessing you had a reason for wanting to take them down. Next year, I think, as brilliant as this idea was with the donuts, I think next year's shirts should have sprinkles on them or something. Maybe we can. It's going to be hard to top that right there. That shoe size, well, probably in the hundreds, maybe. I don't know. Shoe size 100. Lest you had forgotten. Make sure Sunday night you tune into Sunday Night Live with BBD and Carter. That's myself and my internet son, ACP Carter, who's got a new channel, by the way. I know you guys know this, but I'm obligated as a father and as a friend to remind you that ACP Carter has a new channel. He will be live tonight around 11 o'clock with a stream. I don't think he knows yet quite what it's going to be about, but it'll have some sort of theme. So come hang out with us and enjoy some ACP Cartering while he tries to get his new channel rolling. And shout out to Unc for giving his channel to Carter. I don't know many people that would do that, honestly. I can't, off the top of my head, I can't think of one single person I know that would do that. So that's big, Unc. Shout out to you, buddy. Yeah, I'm the only person that can block you in here, TK. And I wouldn't do that to you. Who else? D4 works his butt off at this YouTube thing, trying to grow his channel. I can't forget about the legend, Law Tide. He's working, trying to grow his channel. Finally, after I don't know how many years of just kind of like randomly doing videos. Law Tide's got the perfect setup to do YouTube videos. If you've never been there, and I know you haven't, I know me and Carter are the only two people in there here that have been there. He's got this big two car double. Is it double Law Tide 2-door garage? Part of it looks like an old restaurant that you would have seen back in the 60s or 50s. It's even got a car. I don't know if the car is still there or not. It's even got like a 50s. Isn't that a 50s model car? LT. Coke stuff all over the place. I mean, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Law Tide needs to get out there and do some work one time. Get that thing cleaned up, turn it into a studio. You got the big old green screen and all the lights and all the shit. 55 Lincoln. There you go. Totally forgot where I was going after that. Oh, 180 turn again. Getting back to the basketball tournament. 2:18 to go in the SEC quarterfinal. Missouri finds themselves down 5 to the smoking hot Arkansas Razorbacks. 21-5 these guys are. They snuck up and took second place in the SEC this year. So they're going to be a tough out. After we beat Alabama tomorrow, we would get the winner of this game, whoever they play, and the winner of the next game, which is LSU, them fighting TK Tiger Cats, taking on, I think, Ole Miss for the other semifinal berth. But there's some teams that won't be in this year's NCAA tournament that we're very familiar with. Limited edition. Yeah, I know you did. I know you did. New slob shirts coming out in April. I hear you. Virginia, Kansas, and Duke done in their conference tournaments. COVID got them. And can you guys believe yesterday was 1 year? Can you believe it's been a whole year we've been dealing with this COVID shit. 1 year ago yesterday was when it's almost like it was a specific day that someone flipped the COVID switch on and said, all right, here we go. We got this COVID thing, guys. Y'all, if you own a business, we're going to need you to put up plastic shields. We're going to need you, if you got a big, huge counter, we're going to need you to put up a little tiny 2-foot piece of plastic in between you and the customer. We're going to need you to wear masks. Remember when there was a shortage of masks? You guys remember that shit? When this first started last year, there was a shortage of masks. People were freaking out because they couldn't find any masks. Now, every store you go in, literally every single store you go in, you got a damn buffet of masks to choose from. So how much longer do you guys think this is going to go on? I mean, we got the vaccines now. I haven't taken the shot yet. To be quite honest with you, I'm kind of scared of it. But mainly, I don't know how to go about getting it. I mean, do I just go to my doctor and say, hey, I want the shot? I'm disabled, so I know I can probably get it. I about got myself talked into getting it. But how many of you in here, by a show of ones, let's just say, how many people have gotten the COVID vaccine? One or both shots? I'm just curious. I know D4 has. He's talked about it. Kevin, my son's had it. He's talked about it. And most people that have talked about it have said the same thing. Their arm hurts the next day. Some people said they couldn't sleep for a day or so. Anything else I can look forward to, TK? And by the way, unsweet tea sucks. It is a waste of liquid. Wait, what do you mean, Mrs. Cook? All these variants of COVID? You mean the vaccine, or what you talking about there, Mrs. Cook? The vaccine killed a guy that you went to school with? You want to come in here and tell us about that, Slim Shady? You're certainly welcome to. You know, of all the pictures I got at the damn Olympics, I don't think I got a picture of guy on the far left right there in the red shirt. Don't know why he's wearing a red shirt, by the way. But I don't think I got a shot of Slim Shady or a picture when I was down there. So, I mean, that's what I'm wondering, Mike. What did he die of? I mean, was it maybe coincidence that he died at the same time he got the shot? I mean, I don't keep up with this shit, but let me just Google that and see how many people. I can spell vaccine, god dang it, but I can't spell radish. Radish. I know what it meant. I know what radish means too. Yo, dude, that surfboard's like totally radish. That's what radish means, right? Report COVID misinformation. Help stop the spread. The latest on COVID vaccines. 39-year-old woman dies after getting second dose of COVID-19 vaccine. Yep, I'm out. Utah woman 39 dies 4 days after second dose of COVID. Autopsy ordered. This is all like yesterday. But I mean, that's one person, right? TK obviously isn't dead. D4 isn't dead. My son's still alive. They all took the vaccine and they're alive, and I'm assuming fine. Wait, who's respecting your dad and your job, TK? I can shut that down real quick. I don't think anybody's like surely intentionally disrespecting your job or your mom or your dad. I mean, surely not. How is your dad, by the way, TK? Damn it, excuse me. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people, TK, that still don't believe. I'm not going to say don't believe, but don't take COVID seriously. I don't want this to turn into a damn COVID stream, but I did bring it up, so it's my fault if it does. I that's what still amazes me is I can't believe there are people that still don't believe. Not so much that it's not real, but I mean, Jesus, people, come on. What else do you need? Mrs. Cook says, Slim Mosley, why didn't you go to the Slob Olympics? Chess says his girlfriend lost her mom due to COVID. Lou, didn't you know somebody that died from COVID too? I'm going to push my memory here and say, wasn't it one of your friends, one of your high school buddies or something? Or maybe his wife, maybe your high school buddy's wife or something. I know there's somebody you knew that died from it. So, see, just about all of us know somebody that's died from this shit. And I've got a cousin, friend's wife. Okay, yeah. I got a cousin that works at a restaurant here in town, and my aunt was telling me last night that nobody there wears the masks. Nobody in the restaurant that works there wears their mask at all. They could care less, basically, about it. And look, we all hate wearing these damn things, don't we? I mean, it's inconvenient especially if you got glasses. You know, it's a real drag if you got glasses. And what that's done is created a whole new line of products that have come out. I've heard, shit that's all kinds of tricks to keep your glasses from fogging up, shaving cream. I've got this crap here. It's literally crap. I think I've told you about before. Look at this crap. Cat crap. Somebody actually named something cat crap. Lens cleaner and anti-fog. Boy, look how good that shows up. I think I'll just leave that right there the rest of the night. That shows up great. What's your bet on whether this shit works or not? I'll just go ahead and tell you, nope. That's why it's in my desk drawer, not in my pocket. But it's got a cool name. BBD TV brought to you by Cat Crap. That should be a Kentucky fans sponsor. Cat Crap. Get the fuck out of here. Next year, Addison, I'm going to try and arrange it to where I share a hotel room with my soulmate, my spouse, because I'm going to have one of those next year. That's my goal between now and the next Slob Olympics, is to have a significant other. And Chess, I had a good time, buddy, but you ain't it. You ain't my significant other. Nah, I'm not going to talk about that. He might not want me talking about that. I'll just leave it at that. I still think, son. Come on, show up.
Damn, son, where'd you find this? Damn, son, where'd you find this?
We could possibly all stay there. Possibly. I don't know. Maybe. I think there's 8 rooms. Just think, folks. Next year you could be teamed up and roomed up with this. Come on, you piece of shit. Aren't you working?
See that speed? I'm the Flash, baby. See that speed? I'm the Flash, baby.
Look at it. Look at a pocket. Look at his right pocket. It'd be on your left side.
See that speed? I'm the Flash, baby.
That pocket, Chess. What were you toting around in that pocket? No, Sam Bell, I'm not going to take Lawtide's wrench. I've actually known Lawtide longer than I've known you, Sam. Believe it or not. Can you believe that? What's up, Eddie Polito? Yeah, well, technicalities, big boy. My niceness kept you out of last. Small victories in life, they all count. That's one for you, buddy. Just remember who gave it to you next year when you're finishing dead last.
What up, Billy Cole? This is head coach Eddie Spradlin. Me and my dear friend BVD want you to know we're your #1 fan.
Eddie says next year's Slob Olympics would look good on that turf out there in Greenville. I'm just saying. Oh, yeah. You want to see that one? Everybody loves this one.
Yeah, it's because I'm in the bathroom right now, so.
Are you taking a dump?
Well, I was, but I'm done now.
Yeah. Hey, Mike Vick, we all got to do it, right? We all got to take dumps. You just happen to have to do it on old Celine. Have you looked into it, Lou? Is that the price? For real? 21 bedroom? Jesus Christ. 21 bedroom lodge. I know up where my aunt lives, there's one mountain. I took a picture of this last year. I don't know if I showed it or not. The mountain, the entire fucking mountain is now covered with cabins. Instead of trees, when you look at that mountain, you see cabins. I mean, it's weird. It's part looks cool, part looks really bad. You know, I can't figure out what to think when I look at that. You know, God, it's sad, or wow, that's cool. It's one of them conundrum situations. Yeah, you taking a dump? Carter was.
Yeah, it's because I'm in the bathroom right now, so.
Are you taking a dump?
Well, I was, but I'm done now.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? That's our boy Jesse J. Oh, did you ever find your shirt, Lou?
Chocolate, ego cream drinking, bagel and deluxe, banana for this Jew asshole.
That's my Celine Driver stinger. And, of course, my lovely aunt, if you're still watching.
Rocky Top, you'll always be home, sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, Tennessee, where I long to be. Rocky Top, Tennessee, where the eagles fly and the birds are singing. I can hear the echoes calling me.
Miss Donna. Not from Cheddar's, Jerry, but I've had it from Cracker Barrel. It's okay. That's what I used to get all the time. Country fried steak and gravy. Yeah, if you're scared to go to Pigeon Forge, I don't know what to tell you. Of course, it does get pretty, what would be a good word to put in there? During them rod runs, Pigeon Forge gets pretty damn dangerous. That's when all the mudders come out, and all the mudders and the fodders come out. It gets downright scary, like this.
Holy Jesus. What the fuck is that?
So you don't want to question her genius.
Play, damn it.
So you don't want to question her genius.
Oh, I love it, Luke. JT Watt. Is it JT? What the hell's his first name? Isn't there a JT and a TJ and a BR and a 549? All them initial Watts. We got the older brother Watt. JT. JT Watt. JJ. Is it JJ? See? I get all these damn initials mixed up. But yeah, that's awesome. So now we got a stud on offense and a stud on defense. Now if we can just put them together and get to a freaking Super Bowl and win it, that'd be great. Sam, let's just pretend that I take Lawtide's wrench. What would that mean? Jethro Tull Watt. No, there was no scale. Crimson Brave. Lou forgot it. Lucky for chess. Let's see. What's this one? Oh, that's the Cranges. Can't forget this classic.
Chess, wake up! Chess, wake up! Chess, wake up!
Says I busted his knee with that thing. Gotta be ashamed. Damn. Let's see. I guess I missed the end of the damn Missouri-Arkansas game. I'm just going to go ahead and assume that Arkansas held on to win. Now we got LSU. 18 minutes till we start. LSU and Ole Miss will be the last quarterfinal game in the SEC tourney. So it leaves Alabama, Tennessee, Arkansas. Now, if LSU wins that game, wins the game tonight, that'll work out perfect because that'll mean the top 4 seeds are still left in the tournament. That doesn't usually happen. Somebody usually throws a monkey wrench into a tournament and messes that up. BBD, I'm afraid to do something myself. Can I pay you? Sure. What you need me to do, Lou? I don't have to go to some sketchy big city to do it, do I? Seattle has the best weather. Yeah. Yeah, Primo's out. Did anybody ever hear how he's doing? It looked, the way he limped off and they carried him off, it looked like he thought he'd torn his ACL or something. To be continued. That'd be funny. So Arkansas did win. Yeah, it looked bad. He didn't play a lot. Did he play a lot this year, LT? I know he was a freshman, but shit, that don't mean anything. Our team's stacked with the freshmen. 2 out of 5, I guess that's stacked. No word yet? Damn. That's kind of, yeah. Oh, here you go. Here's a great overlay. Layover, get laid, don't get laid. Which one of those do you think applies to BBD? Time's up. You didn't guess soon enough. Here we go. Now here's a fantasy. Well, 30 years ago, maybe. They're too young for me now. Those girls are... I'm old enough to be those girls' daddy. Now, I'm assuming that all of those girls were probably in their early 20s, you would have to imagine. You out, TK? I see someone telling you good night. Oh, okay. All right. Good night, TK. Sleep well. We'll see you on the next round. Is that a serious question, Jerry? Do I think the second elbow was intentional? Yeah. I bet we can even pull that up. That's got to be somewhere. Oh, no. I can't remember the dude's name. What's his name? Did Bama Marine leave? By the way, did he leave because I timed him out? I don't know if it was because I timed him out, but seems like Omar Payne was his name. Yeah, here we go. For those of you that have yet to see this, if you have a weak stomach, no, I'm just kidding. There's nothing weak about this, but hopefully this won't make my shit shut down. Here's what we were talking about with the Omar Payne situation.
If you were to imagine taking headsets and turning the volume down, he did that from the outside. He's only listening to the things that his basketball folks and Mike White are.
Now, Jerry, watch this again. Jerry wants to know if I think the second elbow was intentional. And I'm not picking on you, Jerry. I'm just repeating your question.
Now we got a tie up Fulkerson on the ground. Pons gets in the face of Omar Payne. Rick Barnes is over there grabbing his players and moving them away.
Pons can't. He don't speak very good English, I don't think.
Fulkerson,
he was about ready to get him some Omar Payne.
Like a big elbow. I couldn't tell which Florida player it
Here
was,
we go.
But my eyes are starting to go back up the floor and it'll look at it right there.
I think that one was intentional too. But here comes the second one.
Oh my, he right there.
That one, the second one, wow, with the right hand, and that
he will be gone out of this game. Omar Payne.
Fulkerson went with the right, but that's a knockout elbow as Fulkerson collapsed to the ground.
Fulkerson gets hit.
That was intentional, damn it. They were both intentional. I didn't really even.
If that's not enough.
I didn't really even notice. When I was watching the game, I was so pissed off. But I think that first one was I think they were both intentional. Some bitch. Omar needs to experience some pain. I thought about saying that, Billy, but I'm not going to call him a thug. Glitter Gator, do you have anything you'd like to say for your actions, sir? We have to hold you responsible since you're the only Gator in here right now. I don't see any other Gators in here. No, Katusa, BBD's not getting married. I would like to again. Maybe. Possibly. But can we just start with a date? A date would be great. Then we can go from there. Yeah. If you would like to support BBD TV, the PayPal link is in the description, or there's the super chat feature, or you can just say, yo, what up, fat boy? Good to see you. That works too. Let me observe something here. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, what the hell? Google done going ahead and taking money out of my PayPal for me. Appreciate that, Google. I don't even know what the hell that's for. Automatic payment for something. Oh, well. The one I owe money. That's funny. That's one of the funnier things you said, Billy. Billy Cole. What channel will Carter's 11? It will be on ACP Carter 45. LT, thank you for the super chat. We're the Slob Olympics video, BBD. It is in the process of being made. Can you drop Carter's channel in here? Law Tide? And drop your own while you're at it if you want to. That's a good question, Rob Dog. What time will Carter's 11 p.m. stream be? Now, I'm not sure. But I'm going to just go ahead and guess around 11 p.m. Probably just a hair after 11 p.m. Kodiak is expensive? I thought Kodiak was one of the generics. Isn't Copenhagen and the Skull the expensive dips? No, they're showing the Fulkerson thing again on the SEC network. Hang on, let's see what they're saying.
Fulkerson left the game. This is an ugly shot. Payne ejected. It appears rightfully so. Rick Barnes, after the game of Fulkerson, said, I'm not sure we can count on him tomorrow in the semifinal where Tennessee will indeed play Alabama, because
I'm just going to be straight up honest with you.
Double figures. They found offense from
Tennessee seemed to play better without Fulkerson today. Now, maybe it was because they were fired up because of what happened, but except for last Sunday when Fulkerson had a pretty good game against Florida, senior night at Thompson Bowling, before that, the last 6 or 8 games, Fulkerson hadn't been playing worth a shit. So I hope the kid's all right, for sure, but just for the sake of Tennessee basketball, maybe he don't need to play tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, Red Seal. I forgot about that one. If what's it called if you dip rabbit turds? If you can't afford any of the actual Skull, Copenhagen, Kodiak, Grizzly, Red Seal, any of that, what is it called if you pick up a couple of rabbit turds out of the cage and put them in just a pinch of them between your cheek and gum? What's that called? Dip shit. You'd have to be a dipshit to put rabbit turds in your mouth, wouldn't you? What are they talking about here? This guy.
Stills and Henderson. Energy, defense. They changed the tide of that game, and that was the bench coming in the first half. To me, that's the performance of the day.
They missed Jalen Williams.
Man, I tell you what, it's nice to have the SEC tournament. It really is. But these empty stadiums are killing me. And I get it. I understand. They got to do it. But it was nice last Monday to walk in to Hal Hennard Gymnasium in beautiful Greenville, Tennessee, and watch the people just flow in and fill the house. There were 3,000 people there. That gym holds 3,670 something, I think the capacity says on the wall. There was every bit of 3,000 people there. Favorite Slayer album? Either Seasons in the Abyss or South of Heaven. Well, either one of those two is fine with me. It's tough, Jamie. Quitting the nicotine's tough, man. Oh, that'll get your ass put in timeout in a hurry right there. Oops, wrong person. Yeah, take 5 for that one, Crimson Brave. Billy Duncan. Yeah, I like Duncan. He never got us to state. This will make the 3rd time that Woolsey's got us to state. Of course, last year we didn't get to go. So these kids are on a mission. I don't know how good Jackson Southside is, or Bolivar, or the other 2 teams, or however many other teams there are. I don't know how good those other teams are. But this team's on a mission. Now, if they played these, if the state tournament was played in Hal Hennard, we'd win going away, because this team is totally different at home. They play totally different at home. They're unbeatable just about. The record this year was 21 and hell, I don't remember. I think they only lost 2 or 3 games at home this year. Jerry, how you obviously live close because you know a lot about Greenville sports and all the sports around here. How come we haven't met? We need to meet up someday and go have lunch and talk sports. I'd prefer to meet up with a female, but you know, all the females on here are taken. And don't you dare any of you say Pam C's not. That's right. You're in the Tri-Cities. I need to come up there. I may be needing to come up there and buy a damn wireless microphone for my busted ass camera. God, that sucks. Who you calling sheep, Slim Shady Canes? Yeah, there you go. You can bring your wife. Does your wife have any friends? How old are you, Jerry? How old's your wife? How old's your wife's friends? She got any single friends? Hook a brother up. God, look at that, man. I bet there's not 1,000 people in that gym tonight. Nowhere near it. That's awful. Oh, how about Juwan Howard getting into it today with the Maryland coach? Did you guys see that? Yeah. I'm not going to respond to that BBD, Chess. About called you BBD. That's funny. I do, Ray Finkel. Ray Finkel, who don't like the titties? I don't like big titties, though. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not a big titty fan. Now, I'm not going to turn big titties down. Don't get me wrong. Big titties, titties are titties. But that word is funny. Just the word titty. You little titty baby. One of them said said you were cute. Tell your girlfriend that her friends have been calling you cute. She ain't gonna like that. Hey, who doesn't like a good ass? Oh, well, let's see a picture, Chess. Hook a brother up. I'll drive to Georgia if it's worth it. I like big boobs and I cannot lie. There's a story on WJHL that at least 3 YouTube... Yeah, I talked about that earlier. Jerry Wells. Martavius French. I might be having his first name wrong. Martavius French, Isaac Washington, and Aaron Wills. Simple possession and drug paraphernalia. Oh, she lives in Tennessee, too. Picture. Wait, how old is she? She's not in an institution, is she? What's up, Bama Banker? Pete's a fan of big tits. Well, I was going to... I could say something right here, Pete, but I don't want to get in trouble. I'll just say this. You can't punch me because I'm way over here. Mrs. Pete, you did well, sir. You outkicked the coverage for sure. What was the dude's name in the Auburn, Alabama game, the kick six guy? What was that guy's name that caught the field goal attempt and ran it back for a touchdown? That's you, Pigskin Pete. Taylor Swift is a bitch. Now, how do you know that? No, this I gotta see. Chess sends me a picture. Now, I have no way of knowing if this is really this girl in question. Oh, I could do that for sure, Chess. She looks young, though. She actually reminds me of a girl in Pigeon Forge that I used to know. Yeah, but I'm guessing, Chess, that I'm probably too old for this girl. How old is she? She's 24? Yeah, see. I mean, what kind of reaction am I going to get from people with that? Hit me up after the stream's over. She is a cutie, though. I like women of all sizes. That's what they say, Chess. Age is just a number. Now, I guarantee you, if you told her how old I was, she'd be like, I'm out. Hey, I've got a friend. I know, hard to believe, right? I've got a friend, his daughter is 21, and she's dating a 54-year-old. So mad about the total gangster ball play. See a player to get news press. He should be sent home. The coach will give him a pat. Who are we talking about here? Mike Rutledge? And are you talking about? Oh yeah, the elbow guy. Yeah, that was that guy needs his ass kicked. What video, Katrina Jensen? I wouldn't ask her what she thinks. At this point, she'd probably be happy for me. That girl does, though. Man, she looks like Kelly, girl I used to know in Pigeon Forge. Vegas? And oh, okay. I didn't hear that, Slim. Sorry, man. I turned my notifications off earlier. I got you Sunday. Sam, it's not against the law, sir. A 21-year-old can date a 100-year-old man if she wants to. Look at Jerry Lee Lewis. Hell, how old was he when he married that 13-year-old? 40-something? Now, why would I do that, Billy? Why would I tell her about all my ailments? Uh-oh, it's over. Ole Miss done jumped out 4-2. LSU's done. A 90-day fiance visa? What's a fiance visa? What the hell? Shoe done come off under the desk. My hey dude done said, fuck it, I'm out. Oh, Rocky's Pizza. Waiting on me when I get done here. Meatball and sausage. '28's getting a little closer to a Chess trying to give me a damn heart attack, trying to set me up with a 24-year-old. You trying to kill me, Chess? Hey, I'm up at 3 a.m., Katusa. I ain't got a four-wheeler, but I take her for a ride in my SUV. Or my bicycle. I ain't got one of them either. And take her for a ride in my wheelchair at 3 a.m. Katrina, you're funny. You're a funny guy, Katrina. Damn it. Come on, stimulus. Are you taking a dump? No. Yeah. What did he say? What was that he said? But I was, though. Damn it, where'd it go? Here we go.
Yeah, it's because I'm in the bathroom right now. So.
Are you taking a dump?
I was, but I'm.
Serious question, Mike. Does your mom and dad know that you shit on Celine Driver like that?
In a pines!
If they don't, you should tell them. They would be proud of you. Sam, listen, I know your dad. I'm not going to say who he is or what he does. I know you were raised in a political family. But you are smart enough to know that anyone over 18 can date anyone they want. Happens all the time. Look at all these young girls that get hooked up with 80-year-old millionaires just to hang on till they die. That's a good one, Katrina. I want to see your stimulus package.
Are you shook up? Are you nervous?
Where'd you go, Mike Vick? I got to get you off of there. Damn it.
What's up, Billy Cole?
What's up, Billy Cole? Where in the ever-loving hell? There you are. Wednesday night, ACP Carter 45. And tomorrow, I think it's 3 o'clock. I'm not sure. Or 1 o'clock. Hell, I don't know. Sometime tomorrow, Tennessee, these guys are going to be beating up on Alabama. It's going to shock the world. And it shouldn't. What about it is gold, pizza woman? Tell me the gold moments. It shouldn't shock the world for Tennessee to beat Alabama in basketball. In fact, people should look at that and say, well, duh, they're supposed to. But that's not the way things worked out this year at all. So when we beat Tennessee tomorrow, when we beat Alabama tomorrow by 6, everybody's going to say, damn, didn't see that coming. And then I'm going to say, that's what she said. Without the link, Jerry Wells, I don't know. That's a fair statement, RMF Tide. I will, pizza woman. I will go back and watch it. Because here at BBD TV, when people ask, we listen. Look at that. Looks like he's begging, don't he? Please, Allison, please. Please don't call me no more. Please. I've only been gone an hour and you've already called me 17 times. Please stop it. I'm going to see these guys. Well, not those guys, but these guys. I'm stuck in the back of this truck. Law Tide learning about selfie sticks. You still got your selfie stick there, Law Tide? Love that picture. That should be the trophy right there for the shoe throw. Somebody should send that to Carter until the next year. Why'd she call me an asshole? The hell did I do to her? I was nice to her when I met her. I didn't even say nothing bad about her boyfriend. Kevin, that is beautiful right there. Wish you'd been here earlier. Some people might have listened to you. Appreciate you for doing that too. And you do that for all of us. I'm sure the other guys appreciate it too, but I appreciate that. Yeah, vacation coming up. I guess you could call it. Well, my daughter's vacation's coming up Hell, next month. Damn, this is March already, isn't it? About a month. April 14th, and I'm going with her. So definitely could use all the support we can get here on BB Day TV. That's going to be a heck of a trip. A lot of driving. Yeah, I know, Katusa. I mean, Florida fans are probably saying the same thing today. Oh, so what? It's just basketball. I don't care. It's Tennessee and Alabama. It matters. That's one of the reasons Alabama fans want Alabama to beat Tennessee in basketball, because it doesn't really mean anything to them. Them beating us makes it mean something to them. If Tennessee beats Alabama, Alabama fans can just go, so what? It's just basketball. But if they beat us, they can do like they've been doing. We beat you in basketball too. Y'all suck in everything. See what I'm saying there? So it's a lose-lose for Tennessee and a win-win for the Gumpacy. Gumperoni, Gumpalicious, Gumparuber. Ole Miss extending their lead. Well, no, 11-9. Man, that's a low-scoring game. Carter is going to the game. He is? I wouldn't know, RMF Tide. How do you know that? I'm not doubting you. How do you know that? Hell, I ain't talked to him. Carter got a girlfriend and started his channel back up, and I ain't heard from him since then. He disappeared. All right, pizza woman. Hold on to your pepperonis, pizza woman. Oh, it's 11-11 now. LSU gone up 12-11 now. It's over. They done made the comeback. What a bounce pass. Oh, can't wait till Wednesday. Nope, can't wait till tomorrow. Beat up on them Gumps. Oh, okay. I got you. So if Alabama wins, we can blame it on Carter. Well, let's just, if I can find his damn channel. Let's see here. Who the hell is that? How long ago is that? The Red Raider. Look at this.
Trying to make a cheer up video for ACP Carter 45. I checked out a couple of his videos. They look really sad. Basically because.
Watch this video.
Of the look that the Tennessee Volunteers have had the past couple of years, and now they're kind of falling. I guess they thought they were going to have a better season this year with Butch Jones. But anyway,
this is
while I'm
old.
talking about this video, I want to let it be known that I'm going to get better equipment.
2013.
I'm gonna get a better video camera thing, but I'm not that fluent with it. So I just bought this camera I have right now. This is kind of like my first time making a video, or second time now. And I'm not sure that I bought a really good camera because the picture is kind of cruddy. So I'm just going to try to.
Here's Uncle Lou's favorite person.
How's it going, everyone? ND Sean 45 here. Man, who would have thought I'd ever be filming back in the car again? It's funny how things turn out. But look, I'm going to get right to the point because I am on my lunch break and I don't have a lot of time left as I'm filming this. But in regards to last night, which was an absolute shit show, and I'm not here to talk about what you guys might think. This video is actually addressed to Big Vol Daddy and ACP Carter. And this video is probably a bad idea, but I just have something that I need to say that I think is really important, especially on Big Vol Daddy and ACP Carter's parts. But I found out last night after that shit show on DVD stream, which I did not intend to happen, but it did. I heard that there's some people leaving his channel and unsubscribing from him because they're thinking that BVD is an Uncle Lou ass kisser and all that crap. Well, let me tell you guys something. I vouch completely for BVD on this. All that crap last night was not his fault. It was not his problem. And I thought he did a fair job as being a moderator in a situation that really none of us planned for last night. And plus, you got to put yourself in his shoes. You know, these are two guys arguing that both of whom are friends of his, and he's caught up in the middle of it. So what else are you really going to do? So all I'm saying is give the guy a break. I mean, yeah, there were some things in regards to that aspect of things that I heard that I wasn't too thrilled with, that I was kind of miffed at, but that's beside the point. Bottom line is last night was not BVD's fault.
Yeah. Remember that. Last night, how long ago? Last night in November, that wasn't my fault. Damn it. Don't you ever forget it. I actually know what he's talking about there. But there's that link. There's that link again. There you go. Thank you, RMF Tide. Now let's watch this video.
Going to do a live stream tonight, 11 Eastern, 10 Central. But I want to talk real quick about Tennessee beating Florida today in the SEC tournament. I've said this many times. If you ever get a chance to go to an SEC tournament and you're a fan of, you know, an SEC team, you should go, no matter who your team is. I know some teams out there, they probably don't really care about basketball like others do, but I'm telling you, it's the only place you'll ever go and be surrounded by every single fan. I mean, a fan of every single team in our conference. Now, mostly, yeah, it's going to be Big Blue Nation, Kentucky all the way.
Not this year.
Still pretty neat to see it. I did not go today, but I got my ticket right here for tomorrow. I'm going to go watch Tennessee and Alabama play in Nashville. You know, Alabama, best team in the conference. I know when we played them earlier in the year, it was tough. But hey, you know, since I have tickets, I figured why not? You know, it's only about a 90-minute drive from here. And you never know. Tennessee might pull the upset off. And hell, it'd be nice to see it. And if they don't, they don't. But yeah, Tennessee beats Florida today by 12. Pons just absolutely, you know, rebounds. What, I think he had 9 rebounds. Set an SEC record.
Not rebounds, blocks. He had 8 blocks. Was 1 away from an SEC record.
I think he had 11 points. Man, played his ass off today. And, you know, Florida's not a bad team. Still going to take a whole lot to beat Alabama tomorrow, though. Let's be real. They looked really good in their game today.
Look ridiculous.
It's like Missouri and Arkansas, you know, going back and forth. Pretty good game. So we'll see what happens. But
Hell, he just made this video.
I'll, see y'all later on the night. Go Vols.
Anyway, there you go. 11 o'clock, ACP Carter's channel. But for tonight, or for now, this is BBD on the BBD channel. And let's see. Let's take us out with not the Milk Cow Blues. Here we go. We all get lucky sometimes. Maybe Tennessee will tomorrow. You guys have a good one. Have a good one. I'll see you Sunday. You know the drill. Hell, it's just 10 o'clock. Call your mom and daddy up and tell them how much you love them. And how much you love old BBD. If you super chatted me tonight, thanks. If you PayPal'd me, I didn't see it because I haven't looked in 10 minutes. So maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Thank you. Oh, you did. Kevin Cook did. Thank you, sir. You are the man. Here's one more than you got credit for in push-ups. Thank you, Kevin. Good to know you're getting over the push-up scandal. Appreciate it, buddy. You guys have a good one. See you on Sunday night. Tomorrow's Saturday. Nope. Can't stream tomorrow. I'm waiting on the guy to come over and hopefully fix my camera or find out what's wrong with it or something. But you guys have a good one. And just remember, we all get lucky sometimes. Word. The blame. I never felt so good. That's how it's done right there, Kevin. That's the way you do it. Super chat somebody and tell them to check their PayPal. You're the man. At next year's Slob Olympics, I'm giving you 10 push-ups credit right off the rip. All right.